Hello. Welcome everyone. It is Monday, November 6th, 2023. Hello. We're back here on Monday. It is daylight savings time. Actually, I don't know. It is standard Eastern Standard Time, maybe? I don't know. Welcome Stream Elements, welcome Duck, welcome Namington, Stanley, Chocojax. Nutritious as well. Okay, so we're back with another edition of Powerwash Sim. I think last time we were like watching a subway station or something. That's right, we're 79% done. You guys remember this stream from a week ago? That was cool. Remember when we were watching this and then we were talking about like 1984? That was a thing that happened. Oh look, it looks so much cleaner. If you compare this to like what it was last time, you could actually see stuff. Look at this. Literally 1984. Also, hold on. Okay, every time we start this game, you have to make sure you update the audio. And actually today, I think we will listen to some different music. It'll still be lo-fi BGM, but I found a different playlist. I normally use the Stream Beats lo-fi BGM, but I found this other playlist on Spotify that is also supposedly no copyright. So we will listen to slightly different music today. Here we go. Different music. This one is called Chill No Copyright Music. That's right. That is the title. The creator of the playlist is plus No Copyright Music by NCMFYT. Also welcome Unlucky Day. Or sorry, Unlucky One Day. Difference. There's the one in there. Okay, so we got different music, you know. We got this whole second half of the platform to clean. And we are not yet done. There's still a lot left to go. We are 79% done. It is surprising though. Like you look at this and you're like, this is 79% done. Like this is like totally done. Like this side, not even done. Welcome Admiral Kobayashi. Okay. We got all of this still left to be done. I thought I was pretty close, but you know, these things take much longer now. You expect to be able to finish one of these in one stream? No. You have to simulate fake labor that takes real amount of time. And for what? What are we even doing this for? I don't even know. Anyway, but it is Monday. And as we talked about last week, Europe went through, many parts of Europe went through daylight savings time. Or the time changed at least. Now the United States did the same thing this past weekend. I'm sure we'll talk about this again as more people show up, because, you know, that's what tends to happen. You start the stream, you start talking about stuff, and then people show up and they're like, whoa, what the? You're streaming on time again. And I'll be like, yeah, I know, we talked about this, but we're going to talk about it again. So, it is much darker outside now, as you guys are all aware. The people that observe daylight savings, it's very dark. And, you know, everyone got an extra hour of sleep. Either that or, like, you got the same amount of sleep, but you got to go to sleep later. Or whatever. And that's pretty cool. But I feel like yesterday, it was like, the day went by really slowly. I don't know if anyone else had the same observation. But, like, I was, like, watching streams, and then I was like, wow, it's still only 5 p.m. But I mean, you know, relative to what it was before, would have been like, you know, 6 p.m. But, you know, I'm out here. Monday's pretty much over. The people that are watching in Europe, if there are any right now, it is back to the same time as usual. And that's cool. Anyway, I don't know if this playlist is like specifically like Asian music focused. I'm not I don't know. But this one seems to have a very Asian music kind of vibe to it. I also was listening to some of them earlier, and I think some of them might have lyrics, which is kind of distracting, perhaps. But we'll see. If this playlist is too distracting, I will go back to the Stream Beats one. For now, it's probably fine. Hope everyone is having a good day today. I'm just out here, just power washing, you know, the subway. To rotate, you could not rotate if you don't want to. You guys out there rotating. Rotators. Okay, washing this though. Anyway, though, I woke up today. You know, as usual, I wake up every day. I assume you guys do as well. I woke up today, and hold on, this song sounds kind of loud. Is it louder to you guys? I don't know. It seems kind of loud. I'll lower it. It's perhaps a bit too loud. Or what about this? What about this? There we go. Oh, this is the one. This one has lyrics. It's kind of weird. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, there's words. There's words in this song. Is there like a playlist that does not have words? Got this one. This one's called Tell Me, from the album No Copyright Lo-Fi Volume 3. I'm gonna skip this one. Words are too distracting. Alright, welcome Zoli. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I woke up today and I kind of had like a sore throat. Still slightly feeling it. I might be getting sick. I don't know. You guys ever get that feeling where you're like, man, something feels off? So I might be sick slightly. Welcome. No, you were here. I'm just gonna greet you again, but you've been here. Yeah, sometimes, right? Hey, Stream Elements, they fixed the animated emotes. I should have noticed that earlier when I saw these ones, but I got so used to seeing this not animated. Now it's fixed. I don't know, I'm probably sick. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter that much. You know, it's fine. It's not too bad. It's just like, you know, when you wake up and it's like your throat feels weird. It's like, man, it's like kind of hard to kind of hard to swallow. You try drinking water and it's like, oh man, I don't know. But it's gotten better over the course of the day. You know, as usual, if you're like, you know, your throat's feeling bad, you could drink some honey, some sort of liquid that has honey mixed with it. You could have like tea with honey. You could just mix water with honey. You could just eat honey like by itself if you want. I didn't do that though. I had it with tea. And it felt slightly better. Now, I don't know if my voice sounds different today, and if it does, then that's the reason why. If it sounds the same, then I don't know. Why is this so loud? Hold on. Let me go into Spotify. Let me lower it. Here, it's lowered for everyone. Okay, here we go. Use the regular nozzle. Is what I get for trying new things. You know, if trying a new playlist, it's just volume is all over the place. I never realized how good we had it. Stream Beats Lo-Fi BGM was actually really good. Because I guess because it was all made by the same person, And so they probably like organized the volume levels good enough, like a consistent audio level between songs. This one, you have some songs and they're like louder than others. Some of them have lyrics and it's distracting. Just a bunch of different artists mixed together. Oh well, whatever. If it's not good, we'll go back next time, or maybe even today. I mean, volume inconsistency. You have a good playlist though. It's a good mix of like video game and like other stuff. Got Maple Story in there, classic Maple Story. Everyone loves Maple Story. Yeah, it is good stream music because you also know that it is copyright free. Or not copyright free, but like you won't get copyright strikes for it. Because, you know, it's part of a video game. Although that does happen sometimes. Sometimes you do get copyright strike, even though you're playing a video game. But probably those ones are fine. It also has the benefit of people knowing it, right? They'll be like, yo, this song, I love this song. But if you're playing like lo-fi stream beats BGM, it's unlikely that anyone will be like, yo, that's my favorite song. I'd just be like, okay, yeah, it's just a lo-fi chill BGM. That's like, it sounds the same. It blends all into each other. It's my favorite video game OST. You know what games are good? The Korean MMOs. Ragnarok Online had a really good one. I used to listen to that one quite a bit. Not so much recently, though. I did get recommended YouTube videos of Ragnarok Online BGM remixes recently. And I listened to some of them, and I was like, whoa, this brings me back. This sounds just like Stream Side. You guys remember anyone played Ragnarok? The Stream Side BGM? Good times. But yeah, maybe that one. I don't know. What other video games have good music that I specifically enjoy? There's like a lot of games that have good music, but I think when I think of some specifically, nothing really comes to mind besides that one. I did mention that there was this Korean MMO called, I think, Tales Weaver. And I never actually played it, but I did download the game. And I think, like back in the day, you could just download the game and the music would just be part of the files. And so although I never played the game, I did listen to the soundtrack quite a bit. Yeah, right? I'm surprised someone else actually knows it. Yeah, I think that's a good soundtrack. I actually at some point on Spotify also got recommended a I think a remix of one of the songs from Tales Weaver. And then I was like, oh, what the I know this song. And then it brought me back. I was like, oh shoot, I remember this game. Welcome Tuna Nuggets. You're rewatching Stranger Things. All I feel is joy in your veins. Congrats, I think, maybe. I don't know anything about that show. I always mix it up with like other shows. I don't even know what other shows. What is it? Stranger Things, Life is Strange. I always mix those two up. I don't know which is which. It's just because they have the word strange in them and it's like a story-based thing. I don't really even know what Stranger Things is about, honestly. If you asked me to describe it, I would have no idea. I just know there's kids in it, right? Is it like there's kids and then they like encounter supernatural stuff? I don't know. I'm missing out. Am I though? Am I really missing out? Instead of watching that, I just spend my time watching VTubers. I think that's cool. Right? Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, totally, Wolfie, I understand. They're so cool. It's so cool to watch VTubers instead of other media. except no one can relate because most of them are indie VTubers, and people, it's not like if you're watching a famous VTuber and everyone can talk to you about it. You could just be like, oh, I was watching this other person stream the other day. And then they'd be like, oh, I don't know that one. I don't know who that is. And they're like, oh, well, I don't know. They're just like a little indie VTuber and I watch them. And they're like, okay. Anyway, Stranger Things. I don't know. Yeah, so real. This weekend, I watched a lot of, Becco was streaming with Chia. She was at a convention. And she was just like live streaming, walking around the convention, and it was really fun. It's fun to watch it. I wouldn't go to a convention, but it is fun to watch other people go to conventions and then see them interact with people. American conventions are different. I don't think I've ever seen anyone like record themselves walking around a European convention though. Are there like privacy laws about that? Probably, right? Because like in the US, you can just record whenever you want, right? In Europe, is there a thing that's like you cannot record in public unless, you know, certain criteria? Although now that I guess now that TikTok's more of a thing, there's probably more people just out there recording stuff. Definitely people walking around with phones. Okay, well, I haven't seen their stream, so I don't know. But yeah, it was cool. Cool to see things happening out there, and then like... And then on Sunday, Chia was like, she was taking a plane home, and then everyone was like, oh no, where's Chia? I can't believe Chia's not here. And then Becco bought a Chia... Not a Chia, a hamster plush. And then I was like, hey, what if you, like, bought a little, like, pirate hat for the plush? And then she spent a while looking around for it. And you know what was cool? She found a leather worker who was at the con, and then she was just like, hey, can you make, like, a... like a little, like, pirate hat? And then the guy did. He actually made a custom-made pirate hat. He even went above and beyond. He made an eye patch. He made a little sword out of like a nail. It's very cool. It's a very memorable moment. Criteria is that you can't single out people without their consent. Yeah, it is always weird when, like, if you're watching a video on YouTube and they're just like recording someone who's like a cashier or something. It's like, I don't know. It's like a bit weird. Like, I don't know. If I was a cashier, I wouldn't want to be recorded. There's people, they'll just walk up to you with like a phone and just start recording. And then you don't even know, right? It's like, in some cases, I guess in most cases you will know. So the camera's pretty obvious. But like, you don't know if they're live streaming or if they're just recording for later, you know? Might also be something about the con informing you you may be recorded. That is also true. I kind of like... I feel like if you're at a convention, you should assume that someone, like, you will show up in the background of, like, if someone's taking a photo of, like a cosplayer, you're probably there in the background somewhere. Or, like, if you're just walking around, there might be someone just recording stuff. So I think at a convention, it's, like, kind of expected... At least a little bit. So maybe it's fine? I don't know. It's probably fine. Maybe. Yeah, you know, like if I was at a convention and then someone was just recording me, like specifically me. It's different if I'm just like in the background, you know? Like if someone was recording like a cosplay or something and I just happened to be walking around in the background, like that's, you know, that's expected. But if they just walked up to me specifically and just started recording, I'd be like a bit uncomfortable. God, this is kind of weird. Kind of weird, dude. Why are you recording me? I'm sure I don't want to attend a convention. I have attended at least several conventions. I mean, I thought they were okay, but like not so much that I want to go back, you know? Like I've been to Comic-Con like twice, maybe. Been to Anime NYC maybe like twice. Went to Comic-Con. Well, okay, Comic-Con is different. Japanese conventions are very different. Went to Comic-Con like 3 times. But I guess they're fine. There's nothing really that I want to do with them, right? Something about one gaining a different worldview over the years and approaching random people in different ways. Yes. It is true. I guess also if you're recording, you're more likely to just interact with random like cosplayers and stuff like that. What I saw with Becco, Chia stream is that they mingle pretty well with random people. I think Becco's really good at just talking to random people. He'll just like touch stuff. He'll just be like, hey, look at this, there's this thing. I feel like if I was like live streaming at a convention, I would feel awkward talking just like to chat, right? Like I think it's fine if you have someone with you like in person and then you're just talking to them and also chat at the same time. But if you were just like there on your own with like a camera and talking to chat, I feel like it'd be kind of weird. You'd be talking and then people would be like, who's this person talking to? Oh, they're recording. Oh, shoot. Can't believe this. I don't know, though. I feel like I would not be comfortable just recording stuff. It is a good GIF, though. Anyway, it was cool. I remember a long time ago when you guys remember Nico Video, Nico Doga? They tried to have like an English version of the website, nico.com. And I think the way they promoted it was that they would go to conventions in the US and they would actually set up like a live streaming booth and then people just walk up to it and just talk. They'll like interview people like, oh yeah, what are you dressed up as? And like blah blah blah. Yeah, and I used to watch those. It was actually really fun. It's cool to see people walk. And then like if they went to a convention that I knew people from, sometimes people they would just like show up on camera and be like, hey, well, and they would greet me specifically. I was like, hey, you're watching right now. Yeah, I thought that was cool. I want to know what her in real life setup looks like. If I followed her more actively, I might have known what it's like. She has done several of those kinds of streams before. I don't know what it looks like, but like apparently it is pretty impressive. I think it's not like streaming directly to Twitch. I think there's like something called something box. She's streaming to like some other thing and then they're compositing the videos. And so that's why like when she loses connectivity, sometimes it can still go to an offline screen. I think it's a thing hosted in the cloud somewhere. I forget what it's called. But yeah, it's pretty neat. I don't know. And now it's over. Now daylight savings happened. Anyway, I don't know. Then what? What else did I do? I programmed this weekend. I know this PNG tuber thing looks exactly the same as it's been for like the past week, but I'm telling you, things are happening, okay? On the configuration layer, we got stuff that's different. So much. There's so much you don't even know. Got node graph stuff. You can configure values. You can point nodes to other nodes. Doesn't fully work yet, but it is getting there. Have it so that you can load images. You know, just click select image and then it'll load an image into a node and then you can attach that node to another node. And no one understands what I'm saying, but soon. Once I get it to work, I'll demonstrate it and everyone will be like, whoa, what? You can do that? You could have a node with outputs and inputs and values going into other values. That's wild. Why isn't VTube Studio like that? And then everyone will be like, I can't wait to use this software for real. Anyway, as I was working on it, Bevy, which is the library that I'm using, they did upgrade to like a new version. They released a new version this past weekend. And of course, you know, when that happens, you have to wait for other libraries to update as well. So I think not all of the libraries I've been using have updated to the latest version, but soon they will. They do tend to upgrade pretty quickly. I feel like it must be kind of stressful though to like work on a library that's for this game development thing that's constantly releasing new versions with breaking changes. So I was like reading the changelog and I was like, these are nice features actually. It's pretty cool though. Besides that, not too much else, you know, just working as usual. It's like running Arch Linux. No, but like maybe, maybe, kind of. Possibly. I think a lot of the things aren't as codependent on each other. Like, I feel like a lot of software, like, it's pretty stable. I don't know, I guess it depends on the software. But, like the core parts of the system, they probably don't change, like, that often. Like, Bevy releases a new version every, like, 3 months, I think. And I think all the library developers are aware of that. Like, every time you go to, like, a Bevy library, it's always like we also track the main branch. So as soon as they release a new version, you can wait like a few days and they'll release a new one. But then there's some that don't upgrade because, you know, it's like people are busy. They got other stuff to do. Sometimes you'll have tickets open, like issues that are like, hey, are you going to upgrade this to like the latest version? And actually, no, that happened. One of the libraries I was using did not upgrade in a long time. And there were several pull requests open that are like, hey, here's my attempt to upgrade to the latest version of this this software. And then that one was ignored. And then someone else had a PR after another version was released, and it's like, hey, here's my attempt to upgrade to the latest version. I know there's this other PR. Another version has come out since then, and here's the latest version. It's not been looked at. So I just have it depending on a Git dependency. Welcome, Pamphlo. So that's there though. And then what? I don't know. I feel like today is pretty slow in general. It tends to be that way. Like daylight saving, it feels so... Time goes by so slowly. And then suddenly you look outside and it's dark. It's like, well, how is it so dark outside? How could it possibly be that dark? The Vulkan tutorial? You're gonna be using Vulkan directly? Not even an intermediary layer? Progressing toward drawing a triangle. I remember when I was in college, we did take a computer graphics course, and we did learn how to use OpenGL directly, rather than like whatever other software. It was kind of cool though to learn. Like, you're like, oh, how do they do this? Oh, you have to do like matrix multiplication. You have to work with like 4-dimensional matrices, and it's like, whoa, you got like X, Y, Z, and also W? What the heck is W? I don't even remember. And then there's like UV mappings, and it's like, what is UV? Well, U is like this one, and V is that one. And they're being mapped. But yeah, it's kind of cool. But then after that, I'm like, I never need to do this ever again. Don't even need to write your own shaders. Welcome, Slime Molder. Literally 40. The homogeneous chord. I don't even remember what that is. It is cool though. It's like to understand how lighting works in games. It's like, you know, like it's not even ray tracing. It could be ray tracing, but it's not. Some other thing. It's some other thing. I don't even know. Distance. You got point light sources. You got like other light sources. Welcome, Yuko. Never got it, but it's convenient for the math. 0 for direction and 1 for points. Yeah, I don't remember at all. I simply just do not know. And I hope to never have to know again. Because it's a lot of math, you know? You leave it to the mathematicians and the people developing game libraries to do it for you. But sometimes you do have to think about it, right? Sometimes if you want to have like a wave, you know, like this, you have to know sine waves. You have to know pi, you know, the period of the sine wave. Number of seconds, you multiply by pi, and then you have like the duration or whatever. What is it? Welcome, sun. And then a bunch of numbers. But yeah, that's my weekend. Just watching streams, doing some programming. What else did I do? I saw that the AirPods Pro was on sale for like $190 when normally the MSRP is like $250, I think, but it's pretty often like $200. But this weekend it was like $190, and I was like, oh shoot, maybe I should buy it. And then I didn't buy it, and then I checked the next day and it went back up to $200. That was like, oh man, maybe I should have gotten it. That was the lowest price ever. It's even the USB-C version. I don't know. Next time, if it goes back down to that price, I'll buy it. I don't even know what that means. Honestly, I don't remember. Matrix projections. None of this stuff makes sense to me anymore. USB-C, what about USAD? US ad? The advertisement industry? Well, if you're not subscribed, you do see US ads. Unless you're not in the US, then you'll see whatever ads are in your region. Man, I haven't seen an ad in such a long time. It's like I have YouTube Premium, I have Twitch Turbo, I have ad block for other websites. I don't even see ads anymore. It's been a long time. Unless they're embedded in videos. If they have like a sponsored segment, I see those. But you know, it's like it's part of the content, right? You can just skip it. But unskippable ads, I've not seen those in a long time. I don't even know what it's like. Actually, I remember seeing a thing where like, I think some parents have YouTube Premium or whatever, and since they're children, like, you know, they use the iPads, there are children that have never seen ads because they're just using their parents' iPad. And then I think there was this one thing where like one child was using an iPad that did not have YouTube Premium, and they're like, what the heck is this? What you can't skip? What is this? You can't just watch the video. Occasionally you get this one mayonnaise ad on Twitch that starts off with a loud beep. I have not seen it. Thankfully. Now, if I can name advertisements that I do remember when I used to get ads, it was that one Uber Eats ad where the guy was eating tape. That is the only one I remember. And you know, when I try to think of what they were advertising, I don't remember. But the fact that I remember it, that says something, right? It tells you that they were at least somewhat successful. Welcome, Morefish. Yeah, tape. See, now you're like, oh, what's this about? I gotta see this ad. And then that's how they get you. The fact that I'm still talking about that ad tells you that it was at least memorable. It is so weird and memorable. But also, isn't the Super Bowl happening at some point? Does the Super Bowl take place on Thanksgiving weekend? And then people just love watching ads. People spend a lot of money displaying ads during the Super Bowl. February? What? Wait, then what's in November? Don't people watch football on Super Bowl weekend? Or sorry, on Thanksgiving weekend? Yeah, don't people watch football on football weekend? It's just regular games? What the? I guess it makes sense because, like, if it's a holiday, then a lot of people are just not going to be watching. Well, I guess that's not true. A lot of people do watch. But, like, you know, they're celebrating stuff with family. They're not entirely focused on the game, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe, I don't know. I've never been to, like, a place where people just watch football on TV together. That just has never happened. So I don't know what it's like. Nothing more beautiful than watching sports with the whole family. The team loses and someone is super pissed. Classic moment. Is that a thing you can relate to? Has that happened? That has never happened to me. I don't think anyone in my family cares about sports. Is that a meow sound? Like we never, like even with like the World Cup or everything, we never have like watched it. Maybe like during the Olympics sometimes, you know, we would just tune in. We've never had like a big, you know, just the family gets together to watch a sporting event. Football is part of the tradition, especially if you live in Dallas, since they always play on Thanksgiving. Oh. Doesn't that suck for like the athletes though? Because like they can't spend time with their family. They just have to like play football. Welcome, Ranmu. Right? Imagine like your family has like a tradition. They eat food every Thanksgiving. But then you're like an athlete. And then you're just like playing football. You're getting like brain concussions. Serving their country on the highest holiday. I don't know. I guess they did sign up for this though, right? They are getting paid millions of dollars to like tackle into each other and like suffer injuries like to their head and their body. I don't know. I can't relate. Imagine relating. Could not be me. Man, this song's kind of spooky. They got the sounds of people talking in the background. What's the deal with that? You know how like some songs they have like background noises in the background and then you're like, is that like, are those sounds coming from around me or are they part of this song? Not this song specifically, but there's some. Some songs have like directional audio and it sounds like it's actually happening around you. And it's kind of weird. It's pretty strange out there. Whoa, whoa, double ding. Triple? Quadruple perhaps? Could this be a quadruple ding? Maybe. I am using headphones right now. When I'm just watching stuff on my computer though, I don't use headphones. It's only for like when I'm listening to music specifically on my phone and actually I guess that's the only and Headspace. Those are the only times that I use headphones. But when I'm just like watching streams or like YouTube videos on my computer, it's speakers. It's not even good speakers. It's like the default speakers from the Mac Mini. And those are, the audio is actually pretty bad, but it's fine. I don't need the best audio. I just need to at least somewhat listen, you know, sort of know what they're saying, have approximate knowledge. Still use $10 speakers from a decade ago. I mean, yeah, if they work, that's fine. I'm still using my monitor from like 15 years ago. It's NVIM CMP completion plugin. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. I use that one. $10 speakers. I'm still using a monitor from like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And let's see what else. This desk that I'm using is the same one from 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Never have needed to change it. It works perfectly fine. Although it is kind of out of date. It's still using like a VGA connector. It's still using like a HDMI to VGA, and every time like I touch the cable, the monitor like stops working. It doesn't stop working, but like, you know, the signal gets lost. It's very out of date. Yeah, VGA to HDMI. It's got 60 frames per second. Welcome, delicious smile. I don't even need more than 60, right? Imagine needing more than 60 frames per second. Who do you think you are? Some kind of gamer? You're better than the rest of us? The daylight is no longer being saved. It is standard now. It is, in fact, standard time. What about sit? It's always about standard. What about sittered? No one's out there sitting or lying down. Saving daylight. What are some countries that do not observe daylight saving? I know Japan is one of them. I told this story before, but I think sometimes they have like guests fly out to the US for conventions and stuff like that from Japan. And like sometimes sometimes they tweet about like, because they don't know daylight savings because they've never experienced it in Japan. But then they'll be like in the US and then they'll be like, whoa, I was awake at 2 a.m. and I saw the clock went back. What the? That's so weird. And then all the American fans are like, yeah, we do that. And then all the Japanese fans are like, whoa, what? It's a thing? I didn't know this. But then they know. Then they go back to their country and then they're like, guys, you would not believe this. They do this weird thing in the US where they change the clock twice a year. What the heck? Russia is one in some African countries. Some states and counties don't. Yeah. Isn't like part of Arizona one of those? Something like that. I don't know. Another thing that gets messed up is like, if you play gacha games, which I don't, but when I used to, and then every time daylight savings happened, it would mess up your like daily login bonus schedule. You'd be like, okay, it's 5 p.m. It's time for the daily rollover. And then it doesn't happen. Or like at 4 p.m. or whatever. You're like, oh man, I have to like wait another hour. I guess in this case it would occur an hour sooner, right? I don't know. It's so weird. Arizona doesn't accept the Navajo Nation? Oh. Wait, the entirety of Arizona does not? It's kind of weird. Actually, that's not kind of weird. That should be normal. It is weird that I think it's weird. right? You look at it, it's like, oh, these guys don't switch their clocks? What the? That's so weird. But like, that's how it should be. If anything, we're the weird ones. Politicians say they aren't going to play gacha. Do they? Do they say that? They're in the same time zone. They're in DST. Let me see. I understand everything about time. Every time we change the time, things are weird. Do you guys have like physical clocks in your home? Like, okay, so like if you have like analog clocks, or like even digital ones that are not connected to the internet, you have to change them manually, right? And so if you have one of those that also does 24-hour time, like let's say you go from 12, right? And you want to increase it. What did we do? We fell back. So 12 would go back to 11. But then to go to 11, you have to like go from 12, you have to go up to 1. You can't go backwards. You have to go to 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4 and then you go to 11. But then sometimes it's got PM and AM, right? So then you're like, okay, well now I have to like, you know, if I just go 12 hours, now it's like 11 AM and then I have to like go another 12. But then if your clock also supports 24-hour mode in addition to 12, you have to go even more, right? You have to go like, you know, past the AM, PM. You gotta go to like 24-hour, past the 24-hour, and then you go and go back. So you gotta switch your clock not just 1 hour back, but actually like, I don't even know, like 36 hours forward, 35 hours forward, whatever. Duel of Gacha, Easy and Envy are in different times. Yes, that is what I assumed, based on Arizona not really, whatever it was. Some states have counties in a different... I did know that. I did know this. Clock over your desk is currently 1 hour ahead of real time. There are times when, like, you're just like, I don't feel like changing it. And then, like, the clock is then just invalid for the next, until the next time the time changes. I've definitely done that before. It's like how people leave up Christmas decorations. And then, like, eventually the year rolls over. And then it's Christmas again, and suddenly the lights make sense. But the same with, yeah, the oven clock, the microwave clock, whatever. You just get used to seeing the clock and being like, okay, this thing is definitely 1 hour before or after what it is right now. And that's just how it is. When am I getting notified on Slack? What is this? I will respond to this at some point. I'll respond to this tomorrow. A total of 5 clocks that still have to be changed. That's a lot of clocks. I'm not gonna play gacha. Welcome, how do you pronounce that? Domat down. Welcome. Kentucky is perfectly split halfway down the middle. You guys know what Kentucky looks like? You guys have like a good idea in your head. Like if you mention like Kentucky, you think like, okay, that's the shape, it's like the shape, I'm sorry, the state that is shaped like this. I feel like I don't recognize. Welcome, Mint. You do? Looks like a plate of fried chicken. I feel like when I think of states that I can recognize, like Wisconsin. Okay, I'm gonna try to recognize some states. Okay, Wisconsin is like the oven mitt, right? Or whatever. It's got like the lakes around it. And then Oklahoma is like the one that's like this, right? It's like a handle. Whatever. It might be facing the other way. But like one of those, right? It's one of those. And then, like, isn't Utah just, like, a square? The Panhandle, yeah. And then I know New York because, like, I lived there. It's got, like, I don't know, something like that. California, you know, it's just like, whoa, it's like this. And you got Texas, it's like that, right? Utah is not the square. What the heck is Utah then? I don't even know. Almost a square. Oh, which one was the square? Aren't there like two squarish states? Square cell phone with an antenna. I don't know. Anyway, those are some states that I recognize. Oh, Wyoming and Colorado. Okay. What are some other very memorable states? The Dakotas. I feel like Texas is the most memorable state shape to me. I don't know. It's so iconic, right? Idaho? What does Idaho look like? We're called member states because we member. Rem to remember? Oh yeah, Florida. Alaska, right? It's like up there. Oh, okay, we only know Alaska because it's like it's always by itself. Midwestern states aren't as defined on natural borders, become less distinct shaped. I don't even know. You asked me to describe what like I don't know, some random state in the, like Idaho. What is Idaho? I don't know. Oh, you said Idaho is unique, but like I don't know. Ohio? What does Ohio look like? What the heck is this song? You know, I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this playlist. I switched playlists today, and now I'm realizing how good lo-fi stream beats BGM is. Whatever this is, not as good. Idaho has a big panhandle to the north. I don't know. I just look it up. At some point, maybe I'll just look up random states. One of those silly playlists? Like what? They have to be copyright free though. I don't want to get like content ID matched. That's the thing. I know every American state has at least one straight line in its borders. Except Hawaii. Well, I mean, okay, it depends what you mean by a straight line. Because like, doesn't every shape, if you zoom in enough, eventually have a straight line? Isn't this like the coastline problem? Like, how do you define a coastline? Is it like, the coastline could look like this, but you could define it like that, right? Like this. Isn't it like a well-known like mathematical thing? A coastline problem? Yeah, it's a measurement thing. It's like, you know, if you zoom in, eventually, at some point, there will be a straight line, right? Maybe. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, all coasts are infinite. It depends on the resolution, right? You could be like, you know, the resolution could be like a grain of sand. And then, you know, it's infinite. You can't even count them. Anyway, I should hydrate. 6 p.m. How did I jump up here? Alright, I jumped on this. Okay, hydration time. You guys also, if you want to hydrate. If you want to hydrate at the same time as the streamer, you could do it right now. Oh, whoops! I didn't even enable my redeems. Go to my redeems page. Hold on. All right, there it is. It's going. All right. Okay, so what else we got here? We got this stuff. The straight lines in America are bigger. Are they though? What's the deal with America, guys? What even is America? No one really knows. This is the question that no one has answers to. It's not well defined in mathematics. It's not defined in mathematics at all. This is America. America is a place named after Amerigo. What about where did Amera went? Where did he even go? Amerigo to the poles. Pokemon Go. Was Pokemon Go named after Amerigo Vespucci? Would he have been the originator? There is an answer to what is America somewhere within category theory. I guess. Maybe. But when is America? How is America? Everyone always asks what is America. But never whenceforth is America. No one even says whenceforth. Is that even a word? Henceforth is a word. Whence is a word, you know, from whence it came. What about whenceforth? Backlog? Category theory? America? Henceforth? Yeah, but like whenceforth. Went like with a W. I know henceforth is a word. Wherefore? Wherefore art thou? It is a word. Is whenceforth a word? What does it even mean? Heretofore? What the? You know, some people they say amongst, even though it means the same thing as among, right? Doesn't it? I know it's just among us, right? But like, amongst. It's just before. That's what that means. Heretofore. It just means before now. Bogus. Presently as a way to say soon, immediately. I think it's a fun one. Right now. Literally right now. Soon. Eventually. At some point. Amongst us. A monk. Man, Among Us has ruined our vocabulary. 3 words specifically. 4 words maybe. Among, crewmate, sus, or suspicious. I don't know, there's probably others. Yeah, event. I don't know. It's probably others. Sometimes task as well. If you just say like you're doing a task, sometimes I do think of Among Us. Yeah, crewmate. Imposter. Medbay. I don't know, maybe not. There's many. Ventrilo? Yeah, when I think of vent, I do think of Ventrilo. But everyone's on Discord now. There's also Mumble. Electrical? No. Electrical... I don't really associate that with Among Us. Only in the context of doing tasks, though. Mumble. People still use Mumble? I guess, I don't know. If you think of any software, if it is still in service, there's at least one person probably still using it. Like, Skype is still being used. Ventrilo probably is going to still be used forever. People are still using IRC, definitely. You never think of Among Us. What about the Roman Empire? Yahoo, didn't they close down Yahoo Answers? XMPP, isn't that just a protocol though? Jabber. You guys remember Trillion? Back when we used to have so many different messaging apps, and there was one app called Trillion where you could check your aim, you could check your MSN Messenger, you could check your ICQ if you had one. It's good times. Yeah, yeah, Pigeon. I forgot about that one. Those were some times. Yeah, the 1 trillion billion. Think about the Roman Empire more than Among Us. Think about Among Us all the time. Pigeon multi-login. Pigeon had a plugin that would open a message window from someone if they started typing you before they sent the message. That's kind of creepy. I usually don't want to know that someone's typing. Because it's like, you know, they'll send a message to you, and then you see they're still typing, so then you like hold off on replying. And then they stop typing and you're like, is it good to reply now? And then you just like, you just see them, they just keep typing. And you're like, I don't want to know, just don't tell me. Just don't tell me that they're typing. Just let me respond as if I didn't know. Yeah, I don't like seeing it. Exactly, right? If you see someone's typing, you're like, okay, I'll let them finish. And then what if they never finish? Then you're like, okay, is it good to respond now? I don't know. Weisenberg. It was funny to say hi before they said. You guys know that if you're on like a support thing on a website, you know, like when you go on a website and you have to like, you can chat with a live representative. You know that when you type in that chat box, they see what you're typing before you press enter. In case if you did not know, then you now know. That is why whenever I need to talk to someone like a chat support agent, I type it in a different window and then I copy paste it into the chat window. Yes, it's real. I know, like in some websites, maybe not all of them, but some of them do. They do see what you're typing. Realize that after work. Yeah, right? It's kind of weird. Like, I didn't know until someone told me. You know, I'd only type in curse words. Oh, God. Yeah, they might see that stuff. If you didn't know, now just type everything in like a separate document and then copy paste it once you're done, once you're ready to send it. I do that when I'm like, sometimes if I'm in an app that tells you that someone's typing, I'll just type it in another program and then just paste it. I don't need them to know that I'm typing. Yeah, it is scary now. You're like, oh, what if you like pasted some information that was like, you know, supposed to be secret? And then you're like, okay, I didn't press enter, so it's fine. But like, it's not fine. They could have seen it. Yeah, yeah, I hate also, yeah, when you like, you're typing and then you accidentally press enter. This happens a lot when you like, you type something that has an apostrophe in it, right? You're like, you know, apostrophe S, but then the apostrophe is like next to the enter button. And so like, yeah, also shift enter. And then you type something and then you're, oh shoot, I press enter. Now I have to like finish the rest of the sentence really fast before they can respond. Cause like that was not a full thought. They don't even know what I was trying to say. I hate that. I hate when that happens. Hashtag relatable. Just enter what you said doesn't make sense without context. Yeah. Some people do that on purpose. Sometimes instead of sending, okay, I've talked about this many times, but like, you know, instead of sending one message with all the info, they'll just have like a stream of consciousness. They'll just type one sentence, press enter, type another sentence, press enter. Then you have to wait for them to type the whole thing. Then you get like 5 notifications. I don't know, just give me one, okay? Just tell me when they're done and when I'm ready to respond. They should have a thing. It's like, just have it be like, okay, I'm ready for a response now. Yeah, what the heck is this? It's like, I don't want to interrupt them. 2 dogs. Bofa dogs. Both of these dogs. Let's see, okay. Oh, you have to watch this part up here? And I'm zooming. And by zooming, do you mean on the software known as Zoom? teleconference software. Yeah, both of these dogs. That's what I said. I can pick this up. We're going to wash up here now. Oh, it's so gross. Can you believe this? This area that no one would ever look at unless they were up here. I can't believe it's so dirty. How could they do this? It's like they don't even care. Alright. Gonna wash these from there. There's two dogs. But that's a different dog. It's not even the same dog. Hold on, wait a second. Hold on. Oops, so where's my cursor? Oh shoot. Did I just accidentally alt-tab? Am I alt-tabbing in Windows right now? Where's my cursor? Oh god. Hold on, wait. Something happened. Okay, that's weird. Okay, now it works. What the heck? There's a cursor in this game? Why is this happening? Okay, well, anyway, you could do this though. You could do the different emotes. Okay. Oh, now the cursor's on the screen though. How do I get this? How do I get it off the screen? Oh no. Welcome, Michael. No, you're wrong. You are objectively incorrect. It is the same time. Is it though? I don't know if it is. What time is it in the Danish realm? Is it 10 p.m. over there? And by 10 p.m. I mean 22 o'clock. Okay, that's done now. Started at 11 for you. It's currently 13 past 12. Let's see. Wait, so it's past midnight? What the? I see. That's wacky. Time zones do be changing. Yeah, he's in Denmark, I know. I know viewer time zones. Denmark. You know how they have Danishes, but they aren't from Denmark? French fries that aren't from France? Why are they called French fries? Oh, is it because the guy who invented them had the name French? They're American foods that aren't American. Isn't California roll, wasn't that invented in Canada? I think that's one of them, right? California rolls aren't even Californian. What's the name of the technique? Oh, I see. I don't know, maybe. Isn't Swiss cheese American? I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. Hawaiian pizza's from Canada? What the? Are they giving Hawaii a bad name, though? Like, do they even eat Hawaiian pizza in Hawaii? Yed. Julian. Also, welcome, Yurga. French fries. French fries. You guys know that French fries were invented by John French? It's true, look it up. It's not actually true. It could be true though. What if it was true? What if I was just making this up and then it actually ended up being true? Wouldn't that be that'd be fun? Whoa, what the? I didn't even expect this to be real. I thought I was making something up, but it was real. Fake news. French fries. The name from the Hawaiian brand pineapple that were used. Oh. Hawaiian pizza was just because the pineapples were branded. It's Hawaii. John Cadbury. Well, I mean, I expected that. Is Cadbury like a place, though? I just assumed it was a guy. John. Oh, wait, okay. Okay, right, John. Just a guy named John. That's what you're talking about. Okay, we are 99% done with this. What's left? What's left? This side. That's the right. Depends on your perspective. This could be the right. The bench. Oh, I didn't even wash any of these benches. Don't Google John Cadbury slave labor. I will not Google that. I will not Google. What about Bing, though? People say don't Google it. What if you use Bing? Or DuckDuckGo? What if you used, Yahoo? Does Yahoo still have search? Remember Ask Jeeves? I feel like they could bring that back as like a chat GPT thing. You could actually ask Jeeves and he could like be a person. You know, what about him? What about Jeeves? What do you think he's doing now? Think he's retired, Jeeves. Remember AOL keywords? Where instead of going to a website, they would say, look it up with AOL keyword, whatever. What's the deal with that? Should bring back Clippy with ChatGPT integration. They could do that. Like, I see you're trying to learn about this thing. Can I suggest this article? Rover? I don't even remember. I hardly even know. Haha. Rover? I actually don't know. Clippy. From Windows ME? We talked about this. No one even remembers Windows ME. Windows ME, Windows 2000. Are they even real? I do not remember. Rover, isn't that the guy from Animal Crossing? Isn't it messed up that Rover is a cat in Animal Crossing? Usually when you think of the name Rover, you think of a dog. His name is Clippit. Is it? Was Clippy just a nickname? You think they're gonna skip Windows 20 when they're that far? No. You can't do that. That's too much. That's too many numbers. As you know, you gotta go from Windows 95 to 98 to 2000. Can you believe they skipped 1,905 values? They were like, no one wants a desktop that has representations of your files. Like a little Microsoft house? What? You mean like folders? You know, there's like a whole generation of people that don't even know about folders for organizing things. Like digital things. Maybe even physical folders. Maybe there's people that have never seen a physical folder. Well, you know, everything's like, you know, iPads and like Androids. Okay, Androids do have a browsable file system. But like, you know, people that grew up with just iPads. What the? Oh. I didn't realize the ladder was here. I was just like, whoa, what the? How did I thought I found a glitch. Windows ME was like a house? What does that mean? What's a computer? Oh wait, that was an ad, right? That was an iPad ad. What a strange ad. A couple of months ago, you were helping your friend install a mod. Told it to make a folder, and his response was how. How old is this friend of yours? I'm gonna assume they're not a 90s kid. iOS has a browsable file system to a degree. Yeah, but I feel like most people don't need to use it. Right? Probably. Probably. The zoomer. They're out here zooming. And for what? And for what even? What are they even zooming for? Conferencing. Run VS. Is that VS Code? Like my Android customizations too much. The Apple camera is so good. Yeah, I thought like when I switched over from Android to iOS, I thought I would miss Android more. But like I don't. After some time I just got used to it. If there is one thing that I do wish though, is that you could install your own apps. Like I literally like wrote my own iOS app and I can't use it unless I pay to be in the developer program. It sucks. Other than that, everything's fine. Rover was XP search assistant. Oh, it's like Cortana. 1K iPhone Stockholm syndrome. No, how much did I spend on this iPhone? I don't even remember. It's definitely not 1,000. Yeah, 99 for a developer's license. That's too much. Too much money. What did I can't even watch that. Which model? Whatever the I think iPhone 13 came out. No, I think hold on. Which is the one where they got rid of the SIM card? Like eSIM only or whatever? The one before that. Cuz I remember when that one came out, I bought the previous version cuz it was cheaper. You hate Apple? And that's fair. Many people do. I used to dislike Apple. And then I was like, you know what? These products are good. They work pretty reasonably. And if someone has had an issue, or if you have an issue with your Mac, it's easier to diagnose because someone else probably has had the same issue because all the software or the hardware is standard. It's pretty nice, you know. Sometimes, you know, you have like an Android phone and there's like an obscure problem, and then like if you don't have like one of the mainstream phone models, it's just like, you know, I don't know. It's harder to debug. It's more like bad Apple. Am I right, guys? You guys know the Toho song? Classic. Apple, more like bad. And then the song starts playing. Toho. See, I don't love Apple, but I like that their OS is more than Android and I like their OS is more than Apple and Windows. But still have Windows due to practicality. Yeah. It's nicer to develop on a Mac than Windows though. For like, at least for backend stuff. Because it is more similar to Linux than Windows is. What I keep doing this. I keep like just regular walk and then just walk into this ladder and suddenly I'm like up here. Should I buy a MacBook and then no GPU? Yeah, if you want to play games though, you can't really. Should not buy a Mac. That's the thing. It's kind of messed up because like they're definitely capable. Like the the GPU, not really GPUs, but like whatever the MacBook equivalent is, it is like pretty strong. And if they would just make it more accessible to game developers, then I feel like there'd be a better story around game dev. iGPU, I don't even know what it is. Isn't it an APU or whatever? Maybe not APU. What is it called? Some other some other processing unit. But like yeah, doesn't like the M1 series or whatever have like really good performance for like rendering videos and stuff like that? LPU, I don't know. I actively hate Google because of the progressive destruction of YouTube and general handling. What? That's just a system on a chip. That's general. I mean like the specific thing. They got rid of the Hank Azaria. I don't know what that is. What even is that? So where's the ladder? The ladder, we gotta bring it here, to the former. Over here, right here. The work laptop has 10 hours screen on. It's a lot of... It's a lot of hours. I was also thinking of that guy from The Simpsons. That's when I was like, oh, it's probably not APU, right? It's probably something else. Only thing I ever think of when I hear the name Hank is Breaking Bad. Saucy Bakaman. I think of, there's a YouTuber named Hank Green. That's the guy I think of. I don't even know who he is. I just know he does, like, science videos or he talks sometimes. I think he has cancer. Yeah, I know. Now he's bald. I think he's doing well, maybe. Alright, what else do I need to wash with power? Main ceiling lights. Domain ceiling lights. This one. Maine, I thought this was in the UK. He wrote that book, The Fault in Our Stars, did he? Hank Green? Hank Hill. I think of the good Jared. Which one? Jared Leto? Jared. When you think of Jared, who do you think of? You think of the Subway guy? You think of the actor? VTube? Who's that? Jared? There's a VTuber named Jared? Jared Leto is a VTuber? Let's see. How often do I eat hot dogs? I don't know. Not that often. I don't remember. Yeah, the Jared, was it Jared Fogle? Is that his name? Man, you guys remember those ads though? He was like such a big celebrity just for like eating sandwiches. Next person you think of is Amon Clipper from K9 Crew. Jared? Gerard Butler? Isn't that a guy? Gerard Butler. Sorry, that's a different guy. About, Jared. His name is The Good Jared. Oh, I see. I thought you were, like, judging him. I thought you were like, oh, there's a bad Jared. No, okay, so his name is just The Good Jared. Somewhat of a meme. Jared the Clipper. He ate Subway and walked 15 kilometers a day? That's a long walk. You're telling me he walked that much. Maintenance door frames. Maintenance door. This? fried egg. There it is. There's a fried egg. Maintenance door frame is done. Then you got the uplighting. What's uplight? Not much. What's okay. Uplighting. Where is it? Where's uplighting? Am I right, guys? But actually though, what's uplighting? Uplighting ledges? What does that mean? What do they mean by this? Uplighting these? Or is it these? Is it these things that I've been washing? Yes, it is. Oh, that's uplighting. That's uplighting. It's uplighting right here. 1.5 miles. Okay, that's more reasonable. If he walked like 15 kilometers a day, that's like, I don't know, that's like a lot. Every day, man. It's hard to believe. Is there more uplighting? I thought I washed this. Am I not washing this? The uplight. Oh, maybe it's on the bottom part. No, okay. The uplighting. What's not done? What do they want for others? Oh, I see. It's over there. Right over there. Okay. We have 2 more uplightings. Which one? Well, it's that one, obviously. Obviously, it's this one. People don't even understand that it is this one. Alright, you wash this, you wash in these. Uplighting ledge. Did I invent the fried egg? I did not. Who did invent the fried egg, though? I don't know. Imagine a world where the fried egg was not invented. Wouldn't that be messed up? We would just have regular eggs. Yeah, John Egg. Jonathan Egg. Okay, which of these ledges is not done? This one. Oh, look at that. Probably something normal we haven't invented. Yeah, but we don't know. Because it hasn't been invented. Imagine a world without VTube Studio. Wouldn't that be so weird if people could not stream live 2D avatars? Many VTubers won't even be here. I guess they'd be using a different software. You guys remember, is that Face Rig? Remember when that was a thing? And then they went subscription only. Are they still... Does anyone still use that? I feel like everyone's on VTube Studio now. Besides, corporations. Because the alternatives are just, like, not as good. He's so sad, love being an anime woman professional. So true. Probably. I guess I don't... Would I qualify as being anime, though? Like, this is not really anime style. But it is animated. You could be like, actually, streamer anime in Japan just means animation. It doesn't have to be Japanese style anime. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Do corporations get their own thing? Yeah, Hololive and Niji Sanji, they have their own app. I think VShojo, yeah, VShojo definitely uses VTube Studio though. Actually, anime just means, it actually just means animation. Do they have a flying wolfie head? They do not. This is PNG Tube Studio, okay? It's different. But yeah, Giga is in VShojo. That's cool. I see her in Northern Lions chat sometimes. A Wolfie nerd emote. Look, when they finally add the 5 new animated emote slots, then I'll have room to actually add other stuff. That's Roshi. Me too. Northern Lion, he's many streamers' favorite streamer. Mine is my favorite streamer. Giga. Clavio, I think. Hina. Bobina. They all have Northern Lion as their Roshi. Tunnel lights. Where the heck are these tunnel lights? These? Is it these? There's a lot of lights here. Is it only 5? 5 what? Wait, this song. I know this song. This song is in the, Oh, this playlist also has stream beats in it. Yo, that's wild. It's because he's bald. It's these 5... Oh, 5 animated emotes? Yeah, it's 5 animated emotes. It's those because it says 21 out of 22. What's happening? Platform screens. Oh, these. I think it's more than 5 actually. They said everyone will get double the animated emote slots, but potentially more if you use their overlays or whatever. They have still not announced anything about it. We don't even know if it's real. We don't even know. Why is this not washed? You're telling me this is not washed yet? I could eat a dog made of ice cream? I don't know. I like green tea ice cream. It's pretty good. 5.5, yep. Half an animated emote. Green tea. What here is not washed? Oh, it's gotta be like up there, right? This thing up there is not washed. Gotta check with the ladder though. Or maybe not. Maybe not. No. No, but that was the question though. The spirit of the question. You can't just say, oh, I simply wouldn't. Because you have to. What does the Wolfie Haagen-Dazs taste like? Now, I would say it's like, imagine like waffles with maple syrup. Probably something like that. It's like waffle. It's pretty similar to Wolfie / Wolfes. Why is this not washable? Like what's not done with this? I thought I finished. It's not even done. It's telling me it's still not washed. I've been washing this for so long. What about this one? What about this is not even done? I have never been to those countries. The only country I've been to outside of the US is Japan. I've not traveled to many places. I haven't even been to Canada. Okay, Okay, that platform screen is done. Now, why is this one not done, though? Yo, you guys see this? Washing ham? Right there. Washing ham? Closed? What the... Hold on, what what about this is not done? I don't understand. I know that Min Costello is Canadian. No, she's Californian. From California. Never been to Canada? I have not been there. She lives there for a bit. No, but she's not Canadian, though. You said she's Canadian. It's different. Just because you live there doesn't mean that you are of that place. Oh, for a decade, I didn't know that. That's a long time. Now I know some lore. Please clean that. I don't know how to clean it. I literally... I don't know what's left. Like, I'm pretty sure I've cleaned this thing. Like, what even... you know, pressing tab, I don't even see anything else on it. And, like, you can't use the ladder to, like, go up here, so, like... What do they even want from me? It's messed up. Well, I will wash this, though. Probably a bit. I thought I did that, though. How does this compare to the average New York subway station? It's very small. This is like the width of like one train car. Which is like nothing. This is too small. Wait, what the? What the? I guess I watched that. I should give you a splash grenade. Yeah, like in Splatoon. Except instead of ink, it's water. With the pressure out there. There's not even any rats out here. Yeah, but the opposite. True. Tunnel lights. Okay, which of these tunnel lights is not done? Do you guys see one? This one? That one? Tunnel lights. Tunnel light. Tunnel light. I find them pretty heavy, actually. Haha. Tunnel. This one? None of these are even lit up. Should grab some rats. Yeah, I probably should. Because, like, you know, they had this whole thing where they're starting to kill off rats recently. So they're like, they're limited now. There will be less rats out there. Where is it? They're all lit. I know they're lit up, but like the specific one. Where is it? Where even is it? None of these are even lit. I mean, they're all lit, but they're not like... Hold on. Okay, tunnel light are specifically the ones here. These are platform ceiling. These are platform lights, okay? Tunnel light. Tunnel light. Tunnel light. Tunnel light. I hear that dog. The dogs. None of those tunnel lights were even there. This one? This one? That one? Oh, the ones. Ah, this one. It's hard to tell because it's already lit, fam. Okay, there we go. And then metal platform floors. These. Alright, here we go. here we go. Let's go. It's a me, Mario. That's what he sounds like. Can you believe that's what Mario sounds like now? Let's go. It's a me, Mario. That's literally him. Okay, we're washing this. Here's washing everything. There we go. And then we got the main ceiling lights. Main ceiling. These. Easy. Then maintenance doors. That's right, the main 10 ants doors, not the side 10 ants doors. Think I can get it from here? No, okay. What about here? What about from here? What if I use the extra long extension? Okay, fine. Let's see how it is. No entry, not even with the water. Okay, here we go. Next, we got the pillars. Which one though? This one. Up there. And then metal platform. Did I not watch this one? I thought I watched this one. Turns out I didn't. This is kind of satisfying though. Look at this. Oh, okay. Tactile platform floors. Kind of looks like Legos. Alright, and then we got the platform walls. Platform walls. Ah, these. Those up there. These are even up there. Okay, got these ones. We got this one. I'm just washing without looking, and I've done it. I've done it. Okay, the final thing. Tiled platform floors. Which ones, though? Which one even is it? Do you guys know? Tiled. Oh, this ones. These ones. It's this whole thing over here. And then what? And then what? These? Not even these. About this one. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Job's done. It's a Warcraft reference for you guys. It looks so clean. Look at that. Oh, we're in the shot at the end. $2,000. Clean the fortune teller's wagon. Welcome, Marshall Bald. The uncanny framing. Okay. You know, at this point, we don't even need the money. We're just doing this for fun. Because, like, look at this. We got so much cash and nothing even to buy with it. There's nothing even here. You can personalize stuff, though. I guess I could. I could do that. Yeah, fortune. Why do they only have 4? Why not 5? Only 1 through 3. Where's the music? There it is. Let's get this one. $500 on a flower power. How do we equip it? Clothing? Shop. Career items. Shop. Modifications. Did that not do anything? Prime Vista Pro. How do I use it? How do I even use it? Extension? No? Okay. Nozzle. Power washer. Bottom right corner. Wait, hold on. Bottom right corner of the power washer selection. Is that, oh, this. I see. That's kind of hard to discover. I feel like they should have made it more prominent. Oh, look at this, guys. Bam. Alright, this is a much faster job. Probably. I hope so. I would hope that it's faster to clean this than a subway station. But you never know. Maybe this could actually be hard to clean. Could be such a thing. A canopy. A globe. A crystal ball. Ah, let us spray. It's like let us pray except spray. I get it. Bilbo and Gollum from the Lord of the Rings. I've never actually watched Lord of the Rings. I don't really know much about that series. All I know is they had a recent game based on Gollum and it was like really bad. You guys remember that? What was up with that? Are people still like, I gotta see more Lord of the Rings stuff? Like, what was the demand for that game? Are there people that are like, I gotta see a Gollum game, man? It will not be complete without it. And then it came out and everyone was like, this game, kind of bad. And then you just don't hear anything about it ever again. Until now. Lord of the Rings moment is over. Yeah. But they have the rights to it. So they have to, like, you know, we gotta use the rights somehow. Gotta make a new movie. We gotta add some more games, some new merch. I feel like every time like I've tried a video game based on like a well-known series, like a movie, it's never been good. Like, I remember a long time ago, like back before you could really look up reviews online, I remember like, I think I bought like a Harry Potter game for the Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance or something, and it sucked. And then after that was when I was like, okay, you know what? Just because I know the series doesn't mean I could just, the games are going to be good. Ever since then, I've stopped trusting games that are based on well-known media franchises. Be cool if the game was good. Unfortunately, it's not. Whenever they release a new thing for Lord of the Rings, people hate it. Some diehard fans hated the new Amazon Prime show. There was an Amazon Prime Lord of the Rings thing. I don't even know. Yeah, I heard Spider-Man games are pretty good. Don't think there's going to be many people that are going to buy it just because it's Lord of the Rings. Wasn't there also like a King Kong game recently? It was apparently really bad. Yeah, Spider-Man 2? Wasn't there already a Spider-Man 2? They keep reusing names. Like when I was 10, I rented a King Kong video game that was pretty good. What system was it for? Game Boy? Game Boy Advance. What the heck is this song? I don't like this song. Xbox 360. What the? You were 10 years old when the Xbox 360 came out, man. I keep remembering people are not the same age as me. Dude, I think I was like in I think I was in Essie's chat one day and they were talking about 9/11. And then like I just realized that people that were born after 9/11, they could be like in their 20s now. Some people that were not even alive when 9/11 happened, they're in their 20s. Can you believe that? When I think of it, I'm like, oh yeah, I was in like elementary school. To think that some people are not even alive, and they're now adults. These days, it feels like more movies based off video games than video games based on movies. More movies based on video games. Is that true though? They don't even remember. They weren't even there. They don't even remember. They were being operated on 9/11. What? Like surgery? Benchmark everyone based on whether they were born before or after Sega was in the console war. So like the Dreamcast came out 1999, right? Came out on September 9th, 1999, I think. You were in the operating room. Oh, you mean, is that when you were born? No, right? I don't know. Well, you would have said that you were born then. 98 inch, I see. Mario movie, WoW movie. I forgot that was the thing. Apparently the World of Warcraft movie was like really popular in China. And I don't remember anything. I didn't hear anyone talk about that movie. I see, it was something else. Tonsils. We're talking about consoles and tonsils. Parents had a computer but no consoles. Did not experience the console war. What was your first console then? I think mine was the Game Boy Pocket. Maybe. But the Game Boy, the regular Game Boy definitely did exist. I just never had one. Only had portable consoles until I was 13. Yeah, my first non-portable console I think was the Genesis, possibly. What are these songs? You know what? Okay, I'm not a fan of this playlist. I'm just gonna go back to Stream Beats. Stream Beats has never failed me. I don't know why I switched. There we go. Your first console was the Switch 2 years ago? Whoa, what the? That is so recent. Parents are much more okay with the Game Boy than the PlayStation. Why is that? Is it? It could be because, like, if you were using a TV-based console, then that meant your parents could not watch TV at the same time. And so if you had your Game Boy, it was your own device and you could just use it. It would not interfere with their TV watching. That could be it. Could not comprehend that people use PCs for video gaming until the PS 360 Wii era. Oh, but remember internet cafes? They had Counter-Strike. They had other games. Also, I should hydrate. I'm going to hydrate right now. All right. I have hydrated. Okay, now that we're back to stream beats, I'm gonna put the BGM up slightly because they're better at normalizing their volume. Oops. All right. Inflow says first console I owned. It just scrolled off the screen. First console I owned was the N64. You would play the SNES at your grandma's house. Did your grandma have an SNES? How did that work? PC ports of console games were always really bad. Even right now, I'm playing Sonic on a PC. You know, if Nintendo ever releases a PC game, then you know that things are different, right? I don't think they will, but they could. You know, if you ever saw a legit Mario game on PC, like on Steam, then you know that things are different. Yeah, I think the first time I saw like a Sonic game released on Steam, I was like, whoa, what the? He's not just a console anymore, or a console guy. He's not even a console guy, he's a PC guy now. Was never a huge FPS person. What about StarCraft though? StarCraft, Warcraft, those were popular games back in the day. Some other ones, I don't know. Mario Teaches Typing. Oh wait, that was on PC, wasn't it? Mario Teaches Typing? Or was that on, wait, was that on the PC? I don't know. Because I know Mario Paint had its own, like, mouse and keyboard, right? And Grandma bought an SNES when your mom and aunts were teenagers? Wow. What the... Yeah, she still has it. I feel like my grandparents, or my grandma does not understand consoles. I mean, I feel like in general, they probably would just throw it away. They'd be like, oh, I don't know what this is. Sony caved in. Nintendo is a different company. And the other two in their gaming is honestly their main lifeblood. That is true. Like Sony and Microsoft, they do other stuff. Nintendo is like pretty much only gaming. Because like, you know, Sony, they have TVs, they have movies, that other stuff. Microsoft, you already know, they do everything. Nintendo though, they're real gamers. The most gamer amongst them. Amongst us. Those are popular, they never quite registered in your head like video games the same way Sonic and Mario did. Yeah, I guess it is kind of niche though, like, even back then, not that many people did PC gaming. I think, like the... is it Halo? I never played Halo, but Halo was like one of the most popular... Wait, wasn't there also, we're talking about like popular FPS games on console. It's like GoldenEye was one of them, right? Everyone talked about how they played a lot of GoldenEye on the N64 as a kid. I have never done so. How is that eye so golden? How is it even so gold? PCs were work tools adults use. If you just happen to play a game on them, that was a nice side distraction. They were also pretty, like, expensive and hard to set up. Because, like, you know, you have to have, like, a whole PC tower. You guys remember those? Well, I guess we still have those. But, like, I feel like it's less common nowadays for people to have, like, a PC tower set up. Right now, it's only for if you're like a real gamer, right? Because everyone has like a laptop or whatever. Not even a laptop. Some people just have iPads. For someone to have like an actual like tower PC setup, they gotta be like gaming, you know. They were quite expensive. 100 DOS games demos. I do not even know those. Gaming. 3,000. That's a lot. I feel like even back in the day, it was maybe like 500 for like an okay computer. Maybe, I don't know. 3,000. That's like a lot. Shareware? What's shareware? Remember where's 1998 I learned about emulation. That blew my mind. Didn't consider that PC gaming. I would not consider that PC gaming though. It's most definitely gaming of whatever console is being emulated. Welcome Mongoloff as well. Play a lot of 007 Nightfire. I have never even heard of that one. I feel like when I think of like James Bond games, I only ever hear about GoldenEye. It's like the only one that exists to me. Is that the only one that was good though? I don't know. It's like I never hear about the other ones. Welcome Tiny Joe Gaming. Thank you, I guess, maybe. It did revolutionize. It's like the first really well-known one, I think. The original iMac was 1,300, which is 2,000 now. Yo, remember when, like, in school, you would have, like, the Apple II computers, and those would have, like, you could type on them. And they had Oregon Trail. Oregon Trail. Those were the days. GoldenEye was also a movie license game that was good. That is true. It's one of the good games. Came out years after the movie. It's fine. Totally fine. Thank you. There's a PC game magazine called Boot. It came with a CD with demos. Nowadays, the magazine is called Maximum PC. Do they still give out CDs? You know, also, like, a lot of computers just don't even have a CD drive now. I remember I talked about this. The last time I like needed to like use use a CD, I realized I didn't actually have a CD drive, and then I went to the store and I purchased what I thought was an external CD drive thing with USB. You just plug it in, and then turned out I just bought a USB CD drive enclosure. I opened it up. There was nothing inside. I was like, oh, did I get ripped off? Did I buy like a fake CD drive? And then I saw the listing and I was like, oh, that's why it was so cheap. It's just an enclosure. And then I returned it, and then I got like a real one, and then I never actually opened it up. Because the reason why I bought that was because actually Japan still uses CDs for music a lot. So like when I went to Japan, I got some CDs. And then CDs got them. I got some CDs, and then I was like, I have no way to listen to these. And then I just I bought it, and then I just instead of setting it up, I just downloaded the songs online. I just went and downloaded them. And like, okay, no, I physically have the CDs, so it is morally probably okay for me to just download these. Maybe, I don't know. Is better than having to like set up a whole CD drive. Went through a big retro gaming phase during quarantine. Bought a nice scaler for playing retro consoles. Scaler. What about vectors? I've seen some of those actually. There's like one screenshot that was posted on Twitter of like Metal Gear Solid, one of the Metal Gear games. with like a retro game upscaler, and it looked very realistic. At that point, I might have just ripped. I see what you did there. I have a CD drive that I removed from an HP server. Yeah. CDs, got them. Those were times. And then like the floppy disk. People nowadays, they just see it as the save icon. They don't even know what a floppy disk is. I know though. I remember the days. If I feel guilty about that, I buy some merch from the artist. It's also valid. No, but the music was, the Aikatsu OSTs. I actually spent a long time, like, looking around for them. Floppy disk D's, got them. Got them. Remember. It's true, I remember. Do you guys remember things? I do. I'm remembering right now. I have a box of floppy disks just cause. Yeah, they could store like a whole like 3.5 megabytes. I think. No, that's 3. No, sorry, that was the size. It was the 3.5 inch. That was the size of the disk. How much storage could they actually store? Kilobytes perhaps? Like multiple kilobytes of storage? How many floppy disks would it take to store me? Specifically? I don't know. What was the average storage size? 1.44 megabytes? Okay, that's like... It's like not that much. Sometimes he do render though, sometimes for gore. Floppy disk as a save icon is getting rarer. Can't remember the last game I saw one in. Well, like games, but like software in general though. Actually, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, now it's not even, they don't even use the icon. It's just in a menu and it says the word save. They also, yeah, you're right. They do autosave now. Man, remember manual saving? Daylight saving? You guys remember daylight saving? Good thing we don't do that anymore, right? Haha. It's over. It's not over. It was a lie. It's not true at all. They have a spinny wheel. Well, yeah, to tell you that it's saving. But like when you want to trigger a save, don't they, I guess they don't even use the icon that much anymore. You have to go to the save point. True. Remember when it wasn't dark at 5 p.m. for no reason? I remember it like it was 2 days ago, actually. Just an arbitrary day. We spend all, yeah, we couldn't even save. We should go to the daylight savings bank. We should get a good rate on saving, you know, a high yield daylight savings account. Put it into the daylight stock market. Put it in our daylight 401k savings. They should have that. They should make it so that you can save up daylight and just reuse it later. Don't you think so? Because, like, you know, okay, think of the time that we are awake. And sometimes, you know, a lot of times when we're sleeping, the daylight is still, you know, it's light outside and we're sleeping. Now, what if you could save that daylight? You know, instead of being asleep, you could be awake. Or you could continue to be asleep, but then you can save that daylight for later. Why haven't they invented this? They should do that. It's easy. Just put the daylight, you know, in a place where you can reuse it. I guess that's what solar power is. Okay, that is a thing. That is solar power. They do use solar power to create light, which I guess is what I'm talking about. But I mean, like, you know, for real. Can't save daylight here anymore. It's no longer legal. Is that a good thing? Is it bad though? What if instead of what if instead of daylight, there was a guy named Dale, and he was like, he's not bad, he's alright. It's like daylight. It's this classic guy out there, Dale. And then you save him, right? Yeah, +2. It got darker because we are out of DSC now. What people really seem to want is DSC forever. Yes. I like when it's light outside. But really though, I'd be fine with either one. It'd just be nice if they didn't switch it twice a year. Oh shoot. See, this game does not observe daylight saving. Oh, I just noticed we're in the amusement park. I'm surprised I never looked this way until now. Oh, you have to watch this as well. Water divination. The nation. Water nation out here. Cool, very cool. Anyway, I don't know. What else is there going on? Things. Society. What's happening? What's even out there going on? Any VTuber news? Any interesting content out there? YouTube videos? People eating food? There's nothing. There's nothing. Let me check my notes. What did I write down? What's been happening with me? Talked about the AirPods. I talked about the PNG tuber stuff. No, there's nothing else even happening. Okay, well, alright. I checked my notes. There was nothing. That's it. That's all the content. Now, we're just here to wash things with power. This thing has been washed. I have to wash this. Is that a hamster? That's a cat, right? What the heck? Can I zoom in? Are you seeing this? That's a cat. What could it mean though? Have you guys ever went to like a fortune teller? You guys ever wonder what your fortune is? Has someone ever told you a fortune? What about horoscopes? No. What about those TV shows where they try to read people's fortunes? I don't know. Horoscopes are fun. Are they though? What's fun about them? What's the best part? Seeing how inaccurate they're, seeing how vaguely they're worded. They're worded in such a way that it could apply to anyone. So you will overcome a challenge. You will overcome a great obstacle in your life. And then people out there like, whoa, what? That's true. I know. Obstacles? Yo, I'm facing one of those. You will overcome a situation. Catalyst for self-reflection. If you want a self-reflection, just look in a mirror like this one. Some people take them seriously, like they won't date certain signs. It's weird. That's weird though. Actually, when I was looking for jobs, there was a startup and they focused on like horoscopes. And they wrote all their software in Haskell. I was like, huh, interesting setup you got here. Apparently is used very widely on the App Store. But I'm like, man, how do you like monetize something like that? Because like people just look it up online for free. They have like a subscription app for like horoscopes. I don't understand. Yeah, what? Just look it up. Look up like Haskell job horoscope. Whatever, it's out there. Co-star astrology? I don't know, maybe. Possibly. If their website looks like it was written like... If they have like a monospace font on there, it might be that one. Their job listing website, I mean. And if they mention Haskell, probably. I just thought it was interesting. I didn't apply, but I was like, man, Haskell, interesting decision. Okay, we got this one. You guys think this chest is a mimic? Looks like the right thing, probably. I mean, I doubt there are many horoscope apps that are written using Haskell. Yeah, then it definitely is that one. I don't know, I feel like it's overkill. Like, it could have just been like a regular, like, JavaScript. Whoa, there's an arrow. Haskell is a programming language. It is very, it's hard to describe, but it's very niche. It's functional programming. It's not often used. Yeah, it's for nerds. You gotta know like category theory for it. It's one of those like languages that's mostly like for like theoretical stuff. Well, not really. I guess there are. I feel like it is mostly. A lot of the people that use it are like familiar with theoretical math stuff. But like you don't need that for like a horoscope app. Like what are you doing? I don't know. Maybe they have a good reason for it. It's probably really hard to hire for though. It's a more practical version of a theoretical programming language. Yeah, but like even then, it's like I doubt it's easy to find Haskell developers anywhere. And of the ones that exist, they've probably like written like scientific papers or whatever. :Q was one? I don't know. Maybe. I don't actually... Never actually seen their streams. Okay, if I washing this. The wall decorative trim. It's done. It's done out here. This is here. Right, gotta wash this though. And also that. Yo, the double ding sound. Emacs users are built different. I feel like I usually associate Emacs with Lisp though. And Haskell and Lisp, they're like not really the same. But I guess it's like, you know, Lisp is already obscure enough. Might as well throw other stuff in there. Oop. Alright, I did try to learn Emacs one time. And I was like, you know what? I don't know. It was after I already knew Vim, so... And I was like, you know what? This is too much for me. And then I stopped. Now I'm back on that Vim life. Side panel cleaned. Okay, what else we got here? We got the, got this thing. Anyway, talk about relatable discussion topics. Wow, Haskell, guys. Literally 1 or 2 people understand. They're supposedly, yeah, but like at that point, why not just use Vim, right? There's also the other way around. It's called evil mode, right? Also, there's like Space Max or something. You're telling me this mac and cheese is electronic? Okay, alright. We got this thing. Got this guy out here. Yo, this kind of looks like a face. You guys seen this? Like, imagine this was like a wizard hat. And this is like an eye. This is like another eye. This is the mouth. And this is like the wizard's hands. You guys seeing this? I see it. It's like doing the... It's like it's doing like this. It's like this. There it is. Is this song new? Wait, hold on. Hold on. This is not in the Stream Beats playlist. Have I just been playing copyrighted songs? Why is it playing? Oh, frick. Smart Shuffle. Oh man. Okay, so Spotify has this thing called Smart Shuffle. And rather than just playing the songs in the playlist, they include other songs that are similar to songs that are in the playlist. And I guess it was just playing other songs. I sure hope those songs were copyright free. I don't know if they are. Whoops. I guess I'll see when this gets uploaded. Ruined. Can't believe this. Can't believe they would do this. Oh well. It's probably fine. I think the last time I did get content ID matched on Twitch, though, someone claimed a song that was supposed to be copyright free. It was on the Stream Beats playlist. And I guess someone uploaded a very similar sounding song, or maybe they even uploaded the exact same song. And that got it content ID matched. But only on Twitch. On YouTube it was fine. But then, since I'm exporting VODs from Twitch to YouTube, that part of the video was muted. But then I found out you can just, there was a way to get the video without the muting. You could just export it as a, what's it called? A highlight? And then before it has the ability to, before it processes whatever DMCA thing it's doing, you could just download the video really fast. And then it's there. And then if you were not fast enough, you could just delete that and just re-upload. Like re-highlight it, I guess. That's how I did it. There's probably a better way to do it. Calvin Miller is out here. Anyway, I feel like I've been listening to so much of this like royalty-free lo-fi BGM on stream that this week all of my Spotify what is that thing called? The every Monday they have like this playlist for you. Discover Weekly. For Pretty much every song in my Discover Weekly this week is some kind of like a lo-fi BGM. There's no more like other music on there. It's just stream beats, lo-fi. Well, it's not stream beats, but like other lo-fi BGM. And like, I guess it's fine, but like, I don't know. I like some other music on there. They should have like an incognito mode. Do they have that? Something that's like, I know I listen to a lot of stream beat the lo-fi BGM, but please don't let that affect my other recommendations. At least not too much. Just like a little bit is fine. The things that streamers do. You listen to, you're looking for some royalty-free BGM, and suddenly all of your recommendations are just other lo-fi BGM. Who can relate? You guys out there relating to this? Streamers, you understand YouTube. I think YouTube does have like a incognito mode though, right? I think I have seen that in the settings. It's real. For real, for real. An eel made of fur. A fur eel. That's wacky. You can go into history, just tell it to stop tracking stuff. That is also true. I know Props Not Jack does that, I think. I think he said that he does it. But I like some of it to be tracked, you know. Rat videos. Those are good. Food videos. A lot of Japanese food videos. Those are nice. Been getting more VTuber clips recently. It comes and goes. Sometimes I get like a ton of those recommendations. Sometimes they're not even there. Reading more about the astrology app, I can somewhat see what it appeals to. What's the appeal of it then? Like, what about it would make people want to pay money for a astrology thing? Life advice? Is that different from like other astrology apps though? Where do they even source their data? Do they have real fortune tellers out there? Not really. Sorry, I asked like 5 questions there. I don't know what the response was. Me when the streamer asks 5 questions. And there's a stream delay. Whoa, okay. Every answer is based on the proprietary database of astrological interpretations. Custom built by poets, astrologers, technologists. Questions are parsed to determine your most relevant natal placement. What does that mean? I don't even know what that is. So they've like applied... But by parsing, do they mean like machine learning? Maybe. Deliver an answer with the intention of helping you cultivate a deeper understanding of self and the world around you. It is machine learning. Now, what if people out there just asked ChatGPT to tell them, yeah, hello, ChatGPT, what is my astrology thing for today? I'm sure there's a lot of that stuff, right? Because, you know, it's trained on internet data, and there is a lot of astrology stuff online. And there's many things out there. Yeah, right? ChatGPT. I don't know. But you know, it's like a popular enough app. I'm sure people find some value in it. And then the developers get to have a good time writing Haskell. Everyone wins. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe no one wins. Is anyone even winning? Are you guys winning? Are you winning, son? Look at what they answer. That kind of stuff. That feels strange. It feels strange to ask, like, I don't know. You gotta look within yourself. I guess maybe it helps them look within themselves. They need an algorithm to tell them. A machine learned thing out there with life advice to look amongst themselves within. I don't know, you know, if it works for them, it's fine. That's totally valid. Perhaps, maybe. Can the machine learn to make me live my life correctly? It sure can, as long as it doesn't cost too much. How much does it cost? Also, welcome, Cole. I had to click your name to make sure I didn't already greet you. I was like, yeah, this seems like his first message, and it was. Probably like $10 a month, $5 a month, $5.99. If you purchase on the App Store, it's 20% more expensive. It's because of that Apple tax, or the Google Play tax as well. Okay, what else we got? We got this stuff. We got these. It's only covered $0. Oh, that's like the benefits of working there? I thought you meant like for using the app. I was like, what? They cover your healthcare as a user of the app? No, you mean as a developer, as an employee. Covered therapy. How much does therapy cost anyway? Anyone out there doing therapy? I've never done it. Alright, what else? What else we got? We got this thing. We got this thing. Didn't even wash this. This thing was not even washed. You guys seeing this? Oh no. A decorative trim. Oops. And you try getting it on insurance, well, that's covered. Able to get once a month or less. How often do people recommend going to a therapist though? It's like once a month already feels kind of frequent. Although I guess it does depend what you have to talk about. I don't know. What if I'm just using streaming as therapy? Rather than talking to a therapist, I just talk to chat. I feel like a lot of people do. I feel like a lot of streamers do that. We're pretty much using streaming in a similar way. Depends on the person, yeah. Me when I talk about things. Me when I ask chat for advice. When do I ever ask chat for advice? I never. Have I ever asked you guys for advice? No, I'm just here to talk about things, okay? It's cheaper. Yeah, and there's multiple people. With a therapist, you get one person's opinion, okay? I know they're professionally trained, but it's one person, okay? Instead, you can get double-digit number of random people who have no association. And that's for advice on games to play. That is true. I mean, like, you know, there's stuff unrelated to streaming. What if Chad is one guy? Yeah, you're all like the same person. Are you guys even real? Anyone out here real? Whoa, whoa, do you guys see that? I see that cool trick. Oh. Hold on. How did I do that? See, before I was like walking sideways and then I did like this jump. Whatever. Imagine your therapist sending donos / supers. I'm sure there are like some therapists that are VTuber fans. There may even be a professional therapist who is a VTuber. Obviously they can't talk about like, you know, stuff that their patients have talked about. But they probably exist out there. Imagine them sending panic emote. No one. Therapist themed VTuber who is actually a VTuber. Or sorry, actually a therapist. Alright, I guess we'll finish the rest of this next week. We got like 4% left. But as you all know, the last 4% takes like an hour. 2 hours maybe. So we will end it here. Yeah, violate the patient confidentiality. Doctor, they're not doctors. What are they called? I don't know. Anyway, we're here. I'm going to see what day today is. Okay. National Nachos Day. This is Dog Film Festival? Your furry friend? I feel like they should use the word furry more specifically. Dog Film Festival. Ladies Learning Code Day. Any ladies out there learning code? Saxophone Day. Why doesn't Job Action have a description? I don't know. It's null. I tried parsing it and it's null. Is it always like the first thing of the day? Maybe they have like a special thing that I didn't account for. That could be it. Hold on. If I go on the website, does that day have a description? It doesn't. You have to click into it. I see it. That's why. Okay, well, anyway, we'll see. A bunch of days. Play basketball day. Dog Film Festival. It's not even Dog Film Festival Day. It's just Dog Film Festival. I feel like this by itself is a weird main message. It's not. We don't even know that it's a day. I like National Nachos Day though. You could do that one if you want, or you could do that. You know, whatever you want. Whatever. I don't even care. Okay, we're gonna see who's streaming. You could watch some streamers. There's people out there streaming things. I am going to raid someone. But who? But who even? I will raid. Let's raid MyQL. Last rated 158 days ago. Dorito. This channel is intended for mature audiences. Also, hello, Denchi. Tomorrow, I will be back with a game. I will, download that rhythm game. That rhythm, what's that game called? Headbangers Rhythm Royale. I saw Fauna played it. And I know that she played it because Northernlion played it. But that'll be tomorrow. And then we got fishing on Wednesday. Thursday, we got Dark Souls 3. Friday, we got Picross. And then Saturday, I don't even know. It could be anything. Literally anything. Not anything, but like it could be one of many things. And I am now going to wait. It could be several things, okay? Yep. The raid is going. It is now going. I will now stop talking. Have a good rest of your Monday or Tuesday. Goodbye.